What's up, beautiful people, to another episode of the Love Jones Family Channel. It's me, Ricky Jones Jr. We also have
the
lovely
Crystal Jones.
Boom, and we are also excited because, as you all know, we gave you all footage from our South Africa trip, and we wanted to then come before you all just to vocally share like our experience with it all and in it all, which obviously we're excited about it because it was a phenomenal trip. From everything that you saw, I'm sure you saw, and maybe were pleased or surprised with some of the things that you did see, but truth be told, like, those videos didn't do it any justice. Like, you had to be there to really, like,
it was so awesome.
Experience it. It's like one thing to see it on YouTube, but it's another thing to see it in person. But nonetheless, in it all, we're going to share our top 3 things that we enjoyed about the visit, and then one thing that caught us by surprise. So, what's up, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Don't Keep Up With the Joneses. 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 As a gentleman, I'm gonna let you go first with one of the things that you enjoyed.
One of the things I enjoyed is the food. I am a super foodie, so I'm sure it comes as like no surprise that I would say the food first. We went to a place multiple times, specifically Rocco Mama's, where they had some lemon pepper wings. Oh my gosh. Yes. I love some wings and fries. That's literally like my favorite food. And so, yeah.
Okay.
Like, that was something that caught me by surprise. I would say just how
Wait, so amazing. That's your favorite, or was it caught you by surprise? Because it's
I'm sorry.
Favorite.
Favorite. It was amazing. The food. And especially Rocco Mama's.
Yes. And what's funny is, like, food was one of my things that was a favorite, so I don't know if I should say it now or
if it's true,
later.
You're saying it literally right now.
Right, so I'm going to go ahead and say it. But I want to say the next one. I want to make sure I'm going to follow you on every one of them. But anyway, I'll say food. Food was definitely one of the things that was a favorite of mine, largely because I like simple type food. Like, I'm not one to like adventure out and try different things, new things, extravagant things. I like things to be simple and like cut and dry. So to her point, Rocco Mama had great food, great chicken tenders, great chicken sandwich, like all of that. All that was great. But then I will say, they did have that. I didn't try it, but it'll be there, right, for the next time. But in it all, like, it had all different kind of foods. I want to say it. South Africa, Johannesburg had all different types of foods, and even the food that we had was nice and fresh. Like, from the breakfast, it was nice and fresh. The lunch, the dinner, we went to an Indian spot. That was amazing. And I want to say, even though we had, like, some fried foods and things like that, I didn't feel heavy. Like, I don't know if you know, like, that feeling of eating a bunch of fried food, how it can make you feel, like, bloated and heavy and, like, heavy on your feet and you don't want to walk around. I didn't feel that way at all. Like, literally at all. And we probably had fried food probably every day. At least once a day.
I don't know about every day, but
yeah,
we had it multiple times for sure.
We might have skipped 2 days. But in it all, with it all, I didn't feel bloated, heavy, or anything like that with the food. So, shouts out to the food in South Africa. And it felt cleaner. Like, and you know what I mean if you know what I mean.
Okay. So, I would say my next thing is that I loved was just how kind and nice the people were. That was something that I really, really loved. I felt like people were so friendly, so kind, so nice. We met this amazing young woman who got with her brother-in-law. They drove us around so we could see homes. Like, people were just so genuinely nice and kind and respectful, and I really loved that. It was really, really refreshing to just keep coming in contact with so many people that were just like so genuinely nice and friendly without like agendas, I would say.
And so people are going to be my second one, but I'm going to switch it up because I don't want to steal my...
Well, now you're already saying the second one.
I'm not going to say it. But the third thing I'm going to say are the homes. The homes in South Africa are amazing. Like, the ones that we view are just awesome. Like, it wasn't a cookie cutter type home, nor were the neighborhoods like every house was like the same or like 3, floor plans were the ways. And you know, like, well, I don't know if you know, but in America, most often the neighborhoods are kind of cookie cutter, like they all look the same. However, there was a lot of diversity. Even in the homes, like when you went inside, it was different ways of living. Even like the whole scullery situation, that was something totally new to me. And so, which, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's like a back house kitchen to the main kitchen.
Like a butler's kitchen.
Because there, they don't want you to, well, the custom is not to make a mess in the kitchen area. Like, that's where you present the food, that's where you serve the food and things like that. But in the scullery, that's where you prepare the food, wash dishes and all those things. Like, the mess is back there. Like Crystal said, maybe like in a butler's pantry. If it's butler's kitchen, okay, that sounds better, because Butler's Pantry definitely doesn't have everything that the scullery does, but in it all, it's all there. Even the washer and dryer is back there as well. And I was like, man, that is so thoughtful and great, because it's all like hidden, but in a one central spot. And then most often the homes with those have like a door entry from outside to in the scullery situation, which I was like, man, that's great, because you know, when you bring in groceries and things like that, you come from outside in, you can just put it right there. They have refrigerators back there, 2 refrigerators in the home. Like the list goes on. So shouts out to South Africa's architectural design, because it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And we'll definitely show you all more once we get there of the different homes and things like that, even as we search for our homes. So the homes is my number 2 thing.
So I would say my number 3 thing is the diversity. Okay. That's something that I definitely loved. Here in the States, we are definitely the minority. Mm-hmm. So it was great to be in a place where we saw more of what we would call the minority. So just more people of color, not even just Black people of color, but Indians, that's true, Asians, like just again the people that would be considered a minority here. It was so good to see so many of them there, and then just even the diversity and respect of people in what they were doing, like how they were living their life. Like I really enjoyed that. I didn't realize how different it could feel to be around more people that look like you. Yeah. And so that was honestly not saying like you should only be around people that look like you, but I definitely enjoyed being able to be in a room where I wasn't maybe like for once like one of the only people that looked like me in the room. Right. So that was something I honestly definitely enjoyed.
And so for my 3rd thing will be the people. Like, I loved interacting, talking to, and meeting and greeting the people there. Like, everybody was friendly. I did not come across anybody that was rude or nonchalant or passive aggressive, like any of the negative things. I didn't come across it. Everybody was nice, from the people that worked at the hotels to the people that were at the mall to the people that we just met at the mall, working at the mall. Which shouts out to Soda Denim. Definitely want to shout you all out. Yes. I love y'all tremendously. Man, y'all make sure y'all go check that out. That's in the mall in Santon, I believe. Yes. Go check them out. But all the people, they were so nice, so friendly, so welcoming. Even you all in the comment section too, the various videos that we post, like the welcome homes mean so much. Like, truth be told, I don't know. I never felt how I feel when I read you all say it, right? Yeah. And so it just even speaks volumes to the welcomeness of the community and the people there in South Africa. And it's just something that I'm excited, truth be told, about my kids, our kids, being able to embrace, enjoy, and take part in. Because, you know, to Crystal's diversity point, I don't know if they've been able to fully experience it. When I say it, I mean like being amongst others that were like them, and you know, being the majority. But in it all, knowing how loving you all are, I know I could send our kids there to school and they'll be good to go, right? Even being the new kid in the school, they'll still be good to go because of how loving people are. Like, even from the tour guides and things like that. When we went to Soweto, we met the king of Soweto. I forgot his real name, but that was what the name is. He told us. But he was even great, right? He was very nice, knowledgeable, and friendly with us. So, I mean, everybody, like, I didn't meet a terrible person, a mean person,
Yeah.
or a bad person. So even as the news may portray the South Africa going through different wars and things like that, like I didn't see any of that. I didn't come across any of that, and I'm excited to even do more when we do get there. But you know, we're talking about now and the trip that we did take. So that would be my third thing: the great people, because the people makes the community, which the community makes the country. So gotta have some great people, and South Africa definitely does. So those are our 3 things that we loved about our visit in South Africa. So what would be the thing? I don't even know. I want you to go first, but I will because I'm a gentleman. But what was the thing that surprised you?
So the thing that surprised me was the load shedding, because Ricky did not tell me about it before we got there.
All right.
So we encountered it first when we were riding on an elevator in the hotel up to our room the very first day that we got there. And the elevator like stopped, it went black. It was Ricky, myself, Ricky, and another gentleman on the elevator. And I was like, what's going on? I'd never been stuck on an elevator in my life. And he was like, oh, this must be load shedding. And I was like, what is load shedding? So he explained it to me, and I was just like, oh my gosh. So we were only on the elevator for a couple minutes. It wasn't very long at all. But that was definitely the most surprising thing for me. Honestly though, like it wasn't really like annoying for me to experience it the 7 days that we were there. I'm sure living there, it could definitely get annoying or something like that. But, you know, just as you have the generators or different things in place, then maybe, you know, it's not such an inconvenience. But, yeah, like that was something that definitely took me by surprise. I was like, wait, what's going on? Because I didn't know. I had no idea.
Yeah, no, that was funny. But I would say one of the things, the thing that caught me by surprise were the malls, actually. And I say that because it had everything there. I was even commenting on somebody's comment that was like, wait, y'all don't have banks in the mall? No, we don't. That's not a thing. We have ATMs.
No grocery stores in the mall.
Boom, right? Like, let's just level up. Not only do you all have full banks, but you have grocery stores, you have furniture stores, which we do have some furniture stores in the mall, but they're like luxury, luxury, higher end type furniture stores, but not like, you know, just like furniture stores, like a Walmart equivalent, a Best Buy equivalent. Like, you all have everything necessary for life in the mall, which we do not have by no stretch of the imagination. But it makes so much sense. All the sense. It caught me by surprise, but it really excited me because, to Crystal's point, it makes sense. We can go to the mall as a family, do everything that we need to do, and then go home. We don't have to go to the mall, then go to the grocery store, then go to the bank, and the list goes on because of the possibilities of where we can go. Like, no, there is one spot that we can go to get everything. So that was something that caught me by surprise, but, you know, it's life. It's life in South Africa, which we're also excited about. So yeah, those are the 3 things. That was the thing of surprise that caught us by on our trip. But, you know, anything else you want to say?
No, I love the trip. If you didn't see the other videos that we posted, just make sure you go check them out, because between those videos and this video, you'll start to get more of a full picture of just why we fell so in love with South Africa. Like, honestly. Truth
be told. So if there are any other things that y'all want to know, definitely let us know in the comment section below. We do have other ideas and things like that as far as videos are concerned that we will do as it pertains to our South Africa trip and our South Africa move. So definitely let us know. And we would definitely make sure we record the reactions of our kids when we tell them we are moving to South Africa, because they do not know. So that's going to be a great joke. We are now in the process of that whole move, so we'll definitely give y'all vlogs and things like that of the things that are to come. So make sure you stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't already done so, because fun times are ahead, and we definitely want to bring you along the journey. So yeah, man.
Yeah, and I would say even like a lot of the spiritual side of our journey, because our whole start of moving to South Africa is stemming from when God spoke to my husband about us moving there. So especially if you're interested in kind of like the spiritual side, the faith walk, and all of that that's taking place as far as this journey is concerned, like we have the videos about that on the other channel. So I'm sure we'll leave a link for that in the description box. If you're, a person of faith, want to see this faith
What's
journey.
What's the name of the channel?
Walk
Tell
out.
the people the name.
Oh, A Purposeful Pursuit.
Boom.
We are purposefully pursuing all things pertaining to purpose, pertaining to life, pertaining to godliness, pertaining to relationships, pertaining to faith. So it's a purposeful pursuit, and so you'll see a lot more of the faith side of our journey. In that.
Gotcha. Boom diggity. Boom diggity. So make sure y'all stay tuned, stay locked in, and catch all the different channels. Again, that will be in the description below. So until then, great people, we love you all. Peace.